Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Edit Creations. I'm Diane, and today we are going to be creating this beautiful end of summer, beginning of fall sunflower card. It is so cute. So let's get card making. So today I have a card, and the reason I have this card is because I made this earlier today for my niece, and I fell absolutely in love with it, and I decided I wanted one for my desk. I wasn't going to do it on video until after I made it, just because I had not planned on having more than one. So I decided to cut another one and show you guys this card because it is adorable. It is from it's not from Miss Kate's Cuttables. It's from My Scrap Chick. It's a very cute card. So I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So this little fence right here, this little fence piece, this is the front of the card. This is the side, and we have these little tiny pieces right here. And we're just going to put them along here. Just try to line them up as best you can. There's, definitely a guide, but it just gives you that kind of that 3D look. And then there's one for right here and right here. Oops, let's go all the way to the end. And again, you just line it up with the these two spaces. And then it looks really like a fence. This would be a really cute card to add a little bit of inking to it. I am not going to. I didn't add ink to the one I made for Emily, and I really just liked it as is. So I'm going to leave it as is, and if you ink it, let me know how you felt about the inking. I'm sure it would look adorable either way. And then just this other side piece right here gets that. So really quick, probably takes about, let's see, there's 6 cuts, and 3 of them have scoring. And so it's a really quick card to cut. This is White Daisy. I do recommend, if you have a harder or heavier cardstock, use it. Close to my heart cardstock, I love their cardstock, but it is definitely geared more towards scrapbooking than it is towards cards. So if you want this a little more structurally sound, I would use a little bit like 100-pound white cardstock. But I found with Emily's card, the only area I ran into some problems was on the flowers, and I will show you what I did for that. Okay, so we have this fence piece put together, and I'm going to actually just put this completely together right now because I will want it that way anyway. I want to cover up this joint, so I'm going to put that together. Now, I don't know about you, but with me, whenever I'm putting box cards together, I can always get it to fold one way, but I can't get it to fold the other. At this stage I can, but once I start adding the bits, I never can. But that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to add some regular adhesive to this. I'm not going to write on this one. You could stamp like Happy Fall. I put Happy Fall, We Love You on Emily's and sent that to her. But because this is just going on my desk, I'm just going to put this here. It does add a little bit of stability. Not a lot, just a little bit. So that's just what goes back here for your verbiage or your writing to somebody. And this is the front of your box. Isn't that so cute? I do love a good fence, so of course I'm loving that. So the next one are the flowers. Aren't these cool? I ended up using New England Ivy. And I'm using the lighter side. Here's the darker side. Oh, that didn't cut as nice. I am going to be taking strips of New England Ivy and just adding a little bit of adhesive on them. And I'm doing this ahead of time because I did it afterwards last time, and that was definitely more difficult. And I am just putting one little strip on each flower, right down the stem of it. And what that's going to do is give me a little bit more durability on the paper, like a little more structure. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody probably will see the back of your card, so I wouldn't worry as much. I am matching the dark to the dark, the light to the light, but that is just my choice, not because somebody's going to be seeing it. Like I said, this is my card right now I'm making. It's going to go on my desk. It is not something anybody's going to be seeing. Okay, so there's one of them done. And let's do this one. It's honestly a very quick card to put together. I was impressed. So the hardest part I had was, and I probably will have it again, is the flowers change their position when I set them on the table. And so getting them back into the way I need them to be, let's go with this one, is a little more difficult, but not impossible. Just takes a few more seconds. Apparently I cannot glue in a straight line right now. And right now, let's add a little bit more there. The cut files on my Scrap Chick are on sale. They're having a big sale. So I got this file for $1.25. Great price for an adorable card. And you're probably already looking at this going, adorable. Sure, looks like a lot of work. It actually is extremely easy to put together. Even with me adding this structure to it, this isn't, I mean, this is just an 1/8 of an inch strip. I cut probably 5 of them, maybe 6. And just I'm deciding which ones I want to use and then using them on the back of this card. Okay. Okay, all of the structure that I needed to put in here is on here now, and we can go to assembling the flowers. I am not loving the fact that this one right here didn't cut great, so I'm going to just kind of cut that part off because I'm going to put a leaf over that anyway. Okay, so let's go with the leaves next. This is another area that would be really cute to add some ink to it. So I'm going to add one there. And one here. The file does come with a PDF to kind of help you with where things should go. So that's always nice too. Stick that one under. And then right here. And you could do some pen work on these. Very easily. Let's add them to this one. And on this one, we just have them right here. Oops, forgot to crimp it. I am only crimping the leaves on this one. I found that the flowers looked perfectly fine without any crimping. Okay, and so then this one, we get this leaf. This leaf. And this one. And this one. And this one. this one. And I have one extra. I don't actually know where they put it. I'm going to put it here because that's where I had my boo-boo with the trimmer. So, works for me. Okay, as I knew I had that one, so if it didn't get covered up with when I was going through with the leaves, it was going to be fine. So the next step I'm going to do is putting on the base flower. And with that one, what I did was I used these little dots, and I just went along and put one on every flower. Well, flower space, I should say. And this made it very easy to just add those flowers on. And actually, I'm going to step back 1 second because I did this afterwards last time, and I want to do it ahead of time. I'm just going to crimp these little leaves here and then kind of fold them back. Those I don't need to. These two I need to. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that is folded. And there's a little tiny bit there. Okay, so we have 3 on this one, which this one is the very back. I believe that they put this in the front on theirs, but I put it in the back because I like the look of the fence. And you just line up these little petals with the petals on here as best you can. And sometimes it's really easy and sometimes it's not. Let's see here. I chose wisely on that one. Oh, I guess I don't need to worry about that. They're all the same flower, so it's not like you have smaller ones and bigger ones that go with certain sets. These are all the same. Okay, this one is not lining up as nicely. Let's see. There we go. When I took them off the cut pad, I just kind of lined them up together so that I would have them. Didn't want to be hunting for them. See how quickly this is going together? It is a very quick card. And what you get at the end is absolutely beautiful. Okay, this one's not lining up right there, so let me see. There we go. And this one. So I use Sundance for the flower. And then this is Sundance also. I did Sundance Dark. Okay, so then these, as I do each one, I will grab a pop tape. And I just popped each one of these onto the flowers. So you just line up one of the petals around so that you've got, let's see if I can show you. See, it's got a lot of dimension, but you just line them up. It works great. Very fun and very pretty. And as you can tell, probably, I am very happy with this card, and I think it turned out beautifully when I sent it to Emily, so I'm really glad I'm doing one for me. It was on my, oh, I want to do one for me list. Should I do one for me? And then I'm just going to do one, and then I can do a video. And that made it happen. Okay. Okay. So we've got 5 of the flowers done, 3 more to do. Well, I shouldn't say done. Done to this stage. We still have our little brown dots. For the brown dots, I used Mocha Light and Mocha Dark. I was looking because their cut file shows a really light brown for for the larger of the circles, I guess I should say. And I didn't care for using like acorn or toffee. I just felt that those they didn't mix well to me, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so now we have the little dots. I'm going to use just wet glue and put it in the center and put the lighter of the mocha dots here. And look, we already have a flower. Isn't that cool? Stay in the center, thank you. And then I'm going to put one more dot of glue in each center. I went back and forth if I should put this off to the side or if I should just put it in the center. I did opt just to put it in the center. But I think it would look good either way. It also would look really good with some inking done or dots on the center of the flowers. But this is what the center looks like. Aren't those adorable? Okay, so let's finish these up and then we can add them to our card. And that's as easy as this card is. So if you're wanting a little bit of a end of summer card, you like sunflowers, grab this card while it's on sale because it's a great price. Okay. I will put the link down or on my blog. It will be on my blog. I will say what it is down below, but it will be on my blog for the actual link. And there you go. See how easy that is? Okay, so the very back, we've got 3. So what I'm going to do is kind of lay this down. This seemed to work earlier. And just kind of put ink, whatever's in this white bottle, the glue right along here on the fence and on the side. Some people like to have this apart when they do it. I started with it apart earlier today, but I liked it better covering up the seam. So I had kind of shoved it in together when I was working with it earlier. Okay, so see, it's still laying really nice. The next one will alter that. Okay, so I'm going to fold this one back. And I'm going to slide it in. And I'm going to lay it down. And I want to match that right in the back. And then I'll add some glue. On ones like this one where you have a set space to put the glue, really watch how you put the glue on there. Mine's not sticking right now. I need to hold it for a little longer. And then you will have a better chance. Oops, come on. The flowers like to grab each other, so be aware of that. I'm going to add some more glue on this outside of it. Come on, flowers, play nice. And put that there. And hold this down just a smidge longer. Okay. Do. Because I want to fold it the other way and try to get it to stay. Okay, so now we've got it there. Good. Stop grabbing. No. Play nice. Play nice. Okay, and then this one I need to be straight because I want to glue it right in here. There we go. Okay, still folding nicely. Let's see if I can prove myself wrong because I would love to be able to fold this either way. Emily's I could only fold one way. But that seems to be par for the course for me. I'm always like that. Okay, so then this one I'm going to fold forward. And the reason is I don't want it right on the fence. I want it a little back further. The back one I didn't mind because it just adds this green right here. But the front, I didn't want to have that the same way. Okay, so I'm going to put it this way. Maybe it'll go in a little nicer. Play nice, people. Little flower people. Okay. And so this one, I want to put the glue on the white right there. because I want to shove this down to the bottom and put it right in there. Okay. The first one is always the hardest. The second one just seems to kind of be like, okay, fine. But the first one is always like, no, I don't want to work. I'm not going to work for you. What are you talking about? Okay, so this one I do need folded. And then we're going to slip some glue in there and put that there because I want it right on this piece right here. Okay. And let's see if we can fold it the opposite way. We might be able to actually. It does kind of. See, mine kind of puckers. It definitely wants to fold this way. But look at this card. Aside from the fact that the flowers are grabby with each other, this is an amazing card. I am loving it. Let me put my pin back in my glue because otherwise my glue will get hard. And I've been having trouble today getting the pin all the way down. Here we go. Isn't this pretty? I love this card. Absolutely love it. Such a nice little end of summer, beginning of fall card for me because I do love sunflowers. Okay, well that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming to play, and I hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.